how are you? I hope you're okay. Right, cut to the chase. Let's see what's going on in your ex's life that they don't want you to know about. 2 cards. They're moving on. They're leaving where they are. Thank you. Next. Okay. So they're leaving the situation they're in. They're obviously not happy. Yep, they are. They don't care. Right. I feel that your ex is kind of like this with most relationships, okay? They've gone into some situation, but they're moving on. And it's like, thank you, next. That's what I'm really feeling with those words. You know, like they just use people, okay? And they don't care when they do it. Did they do this to you? Is this what happened to you? I feel it probably was. That they probably could have come on really strong, really charming, really lovely, you know, the usual, you know, hook you in and, you know, fantasy kind of dangled on the edge of a string. But then they just moved on from you as if you'd never existed. Well, today, cutting to the chase, they're doing exactly the same thing where they are. Okay, so they haven't changed. It's obviously what they do. So if nothing else from this, if it's coming across that they're all having a fantastic time, etc., they're not. They're actually going to do exactly what they did to you to somebody else. Now, I'm hearing I need to look at, are they going to circle back to you? Because quite often this is what happens. Okay, they bounce from one person to the next person to the next to the next, and they just keep going round and round in a circle. So let's have a look. I feel, I'm going to say this, that they start drama. Okay, they start drama. They probably drove, I feel they probably drove you half crazy. You eventually reacted, and then that's what they wanted you to do, because then they told everybody else that it was your fault, just based on your reaction, quite rightly so, to their behaviour. Right, let's see what else is going to come out with this person, and then I'm going to have a look at the outcome and see what they're going to do. Really, are they going to come back in? So I'll give these a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling though, thank you for watching. Main thing is you're okay, and to be honest, if you're out of this, yeah, they haven't changed. So, and thank you for your comments. Thank you so much. I do read every single comment, and I send you such a big love, and I send you so big hugs, big love. Just keep going. I know a lot of you have going through some really tough times, and it's easy to lose yourself, isn't it? Especially if this is your energy and you've had somebody who's treated you like this. You know, you start questioning the nature of humanity, really, but you just keep going, okay? And if you'd like my help and you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. The links are below in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out, and check out the free relationship report as well. Okie dokie. Let's have 2 more, please. Okay, they're going to go travelling. They're moving location, so they're actually going to possibly leave the area they're in now. Okay. Oh, right. They fed off you. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly blunt today. This is somebody who does do what we've already been talking about, but also, to make matters even worse, they steal your ideas, copy your work, duplicate what you do, and feed off you. So they literally are an energy vampire, but more than that, they will pass off, especially during your relationship, all the good that you did, and the support and the care and the strength I'm hearing that you showed in something, as if they'd done it. And also I'm hearing that they told people that they had supported you during a difficult period in your life with this card, but they had not. It was all for show. They knew how to turn up at the right moment. They knew how to turn up at the right moment, okay? I'm hearing covert narcissist, not particularly grandiose. I'm hearing covert, passive-aggressive behaviour, okay? I think a lot went on behind closed doors with you that nobody realised, because they don't come across as that sort of person. You know, they could have been involved in community projects. They come across as somebody who is quite quiet, quite gentle and helpful, okay? But all the while they will take the credit for something that they haven't done. So they're leaving where they're leaving, they're travelling, they're moving, there's a suitcase here, they're packing. I feel they're going to be renting something. I feel that this is what they do. The moment they get bored or whatever, they're off. Very fake energy. Yeah, child, new beginning with them. The sun, they're going somewhere warm. I feel, and this is specific, that this person will literally just pack up their bags and move to a different state or a different country. But they're on the move again. Yeah, absolutely. I feel they have got their sights set on something else. They're a very restless person. They're a very, very restless person. They're a gossipy person, okay, but people don't realise that. I feel that with you, there was things online that were said that shouldn't have been said. I feel also that they involved two people when your relationship broke down. One of them was a younger person, okay? There was a lot of immaturity, a lot of conversations and things spoken about that shouldn't have been spoken about. Social media. I feel this person actually makes you nervous now. Okay. But wherever they're going, it's not going to work out for them. I've got the grave and the clouds. So there's going to be problems this time for them. Wherever they're hot footing to, there's going to be problems, okay? It's not going to be as easy as it has been for them before, just to pack up and go and everybody's going to agree with them or believe in them. This time they're going to hit problems. There's going to be delays, problems, in instability with this new beginning. Someone is going to catch them out. Something that has specifically been said or been talked about that is on the record is not going to add up. They're going to get their karma, all right? Their karma's coming. And it's because I feel that they have said something that they've forgotten they've said, because they do this so often that they're going to trip themselves up. But there's something on the record, all right, about an ending of something that is going to come to light. Their deceit is going to come to light when they make this new beginning. And anything they've stolen from you or copied or fed off you, that is coming back to them. All right? It is coming back to them. Yeah, it's going to happen very swiftly. It's going to be unexpected and it's going to hurt. Okay? Because there are people that supported them that are going to be divided. And this next step moving forward that they're taking, because they're always going for the grass is greener, is going to be messy. All right, there's also a female involved, and a female who's well known to you. I know it's all a bit mixed up, but that is what I'm hearing. All right, it is very channeled today. I just want to know, what are they going to do Are they going to come back to you? Let's just get my tarot deck. Sorry, I've got that many decks on here. Are they going to come back into you? What are they doing? The Tower. The Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yes, the Queens are your energy, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, I do feel, is an ex coming back to somebody. Okay, let me reword this. If you were married to this person, a long-term commitment with this person, mother of this person's children, okay, or father of this person's children, it's not so much the sex here, it's the energy. I feel that your ex has done this before and will come back again. Okay, I feel that suddenly, out of the blue, with the Tower, unexpectedly, they're going to go into a Tower moment, which we know now, don't we? We've channeled this and it's all here, okay? So everything that they thought they were moving to with their little suitcase, it's not going to work out. It's all going to blow up in their face. All right, it's coming to an end. It's going to be very, very sudden. You know, the Tower can speak of losing your home, bankruptcies, losing your job. It's big, okay? It's big. But I've got the bottom of the deck. I've got the Queen of Pentacles. That's the unknown. And the unknown here is that when this all collapses, they will come back into you. What is the best possible outcome of all of this? The Seven of Cups? No. It's just all them. You know, the Seven of Cups to me is somebody, the black figure, right? They're so preoccupied and so absorbed in all these choices and getting their own emotional needs met. They're wishy-washy, they procrastinate, they're indecisive. But also the Seven of Cups, quite literally, in this reading today, can mean somebody looking at other choices, deciding which one they're going to pick next. So, no. And then off they go again, the Fool. Okay, they probably will come back in with this Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. It will be a shock, it will be sudden. However, I don't feel that they are changed. I don't feel they're going to take it seriously. If they're in the Fool energy, they're just more like, you know, oh, I'm back, let's start where we left off. No mention of what they did or said or any of that. Just, oh, well, none of that happened. You know, let's just push it all under the carpet and let's just start from ground one. Well, if you are the Queen of Pentacles and you have been in that long-term relationship or married or in a civil partnership or you've got children, whether male, female, or however you identify, you're going to want more than the Fool energy and the Seven of Cups. It's almost like somebody coming back to somebody while they get over the Tower moment, dust themselves off, then they look at their choices and then they go again, and underneath we have the Six of Swords. Is again somebody moving on. All right, somebody moving on. So my advice on this energy today is you just keep working on you. You just remember who you are. Okay, this person hasn't changed. If it looks like they have, they haven't. They're doing exactly what they do. They have a pattern of this and they're going to repeat it again. Okay, you're being asked to go into the Eight of Pentacles energy. Work on yourself. There's something you're very good at. If it's your job, your career, you really are getting to the top of the tree with that. Keep your head down. Financially, things look good for you. Stability, things look good for you. Just do what you're doing now and focus on you, okay? Focus on you and the world's there, because that is the success. The Eight of Pentacles and the world mean that success is coming. You are going to get a successful outcome, a successful completion, whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a house move. You could be studying for a degree. There's your degree. You could be applying for a new job. It doesn't matter, but focus on you and your success and your world, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, I was just about to say, and what else will this person bring? Stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights, okay? Now, you are there, okay? And you're going to be here. All right, so you just keep focusing on you. I'm just going to get you one of these cards before we wrap up, because I'm being told to recognize the signs from above. You're being sent messages by your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, okay? You're being asked to stay alert. You know, your guides and spirit kind of speaks in metaphors, signs, okay? They don't, I'm going to be honest, they don't normally, some people can, and you know, I've seen ghosts, but a lot of the time to get from, it takes a lot of energy to come into this density, because we're very dense in these bodies. So they will send signs, okay? But that message is saying there's someone sending you a load of signs. You've seen them, I'm hearing. You've noticed them, but you're questioning them. Don't. Those signs are for you. All right? And also the angels of healing are with you. Now, if this is you, yeah, and you've been treated like this, Archangel Raphael is around you. Okay? You are being healed. And I'm hearing them saying, it doesn't feel like it some days, but you are being healed. Your guides, your angels, they're always around you. They're closer than you think, okay? They're just on a different frequency. Honestly, if you can trust me on this one, they are there. They are just on a different frequency. One day I will make a video of all my experiences, because I'm really old now. All of them, even the ones I had when I didn't even realise what on earth was going on. They're just not visible, okay? They're just not visible. Think of your television. You've got all those channels, but you can only watch one at once, but the others are still going. Think of your Wi-Fi, it's all energy. I know I'm going on, but this is a big message for someone. You are supported, okay? You are supported. Okay, and deeper insights are at hand. You're going to get more information about something soon, and I'm not just on about this, okay? Yeah, your prayers are being answered, okay? Your prayers are being answered. You will get answers soon, although perhaps in forms you don't expect. Now, I'm going to say this for a wrap up. Don't ever worry about the how. When I look back now over my life, things have happened that have sorted things out, but it seriously has not been how I thought it was going to happen. Okay? The moment you can just have that faith, and I know it can be hard, I really do know that, and just say, you know what, everything works out in my favour, only good things happen to me, it's all working out. 1,000 things will move. And it's only when you look back you can see how it all came to pass, okay? And just remember how important you are, okay? And how wonderful you are and how gorgeous you are. Because this person has messed with your head, okay? And they will continue to do that, I feel, throughout their life. Because, yeah, we can manifest people back, and we can change people by our perceptions of them. But as I've got a lot older, sometimes the best thing to do with a situation like this is to think to myself, you know, I think, well, what have I learnt from this? What can I take from this? Because your energy is your currency. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave that with you. Pretty big message today for you. Look after you, okay? And listen for those signs. Ask for a sign. Just ask for a sign, okay? Something that only you will know what it is. Be specific and just be open to it, and you will see it, all right? I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.